Hi, Saj Hussain here, and in this video I want to talk about where is the best place to invest. So this is a question that I get asked quite a lot. It's one of those questions that regularly pops up when people starting out is where's the best place to start investing in property? Well, before I can answer that question, what I would say is the question you need to consider is why do you want to get involved in property and what's the outcome that you're trying to achieve? So what I mean by that is if you're looking to get into property, it's probably because you're looking to make some money, but is it long-term money you're looking to make, such as capital growth and increase the pot of cash that you might have, maybe from flipping properties or longer-term increase in values, or are you looking to generate a monthly reoccurring income from property? So both of these strategies may require a very different location in terms of where you're investing. That's the first thing that you need to consider. Then you need to think about which is the right strategy for you to use to help you to get that outcome that you're looking for. So for example, if it's high cash flow property that you're looking for, ones that are going to generate a lot of income every month, that might be HMOs, service accommodation for example, where is that likely to work and where is that going to produce you the best returns? And if, for instance, you're looking for capital growth and pots of cash, for example, flipping properties, again, you need to consider where that works. So let's kind of analyze that a little bit further. Now, let's say you're looking for high yielding properties with low investment. So it might be that you're looking somewhere where you can purchase a property, you can create 6 rooms as a HMO, and you gain a really good income from that. The initial purchase price is quite low to start with, so your overall yield is much higher. Now, if you're doing that, say you find some obscure town somewhere where you can do that because the property values are low and there's some demand there, then it's really important that you work out who it is that's going to help you and support you in being able to make that work. So who's going to be your local power team? Who's going to be your letting agent, people who are going to manage the property? Who's going to be your local tradespeople on the ground if you need help with any other things? So who's going to be the team around you that can help you and support you in terms of doing that, particularly if it's several hours away from where you live. And let's say you find somewhere where there's one letting agent that specialises in HMOs and you decide that's a town you want to work in and that's where you're going to purchase property. And you purchase, you invest, you set it up and you hand it over to the management agent, they start running the property. And let's say the relationship breaks down after a period of time. What do you do then? If they're the only agent that do that kind of thing, you can't actually take that property and give it to somebody else because nobody else that does it. You can't roll up your sleeves and turn up and do it yourself if you live 2 or 3 hours away. So it's not only thinking about who's the immediate team that can help you, but what's the availability of people like that could help you and support you in terms of what you want to do. So these are factors that really need to be considered when you're looking at further away in terms of distance from where you are. You might produce a much higher return, but actually how much of it is going to be done by other people? Let's say you're flipping properties, you're looking to grow the pot of cash that you have. So you're looking for properties you can purchase, you can add some value to and sell on, but then you need to be looking for areas where you can actually do that, in the sense of where you can find a property that you can add some value and still sell for a significant profit. When the market's quite strong like it is now and prices are rising, it's much more difficult to do that. So for example, where I'm in Birmingham, I haven't done that for a little while because prices are rising and there just isn't enough profit in terms of flipping properties. But there's other places that could still work. So when you work out what's the outcome that you're trying to achieve, is it longer term capital growth, is it the income that you're looking for on a regular basis, then looking at where's going to be the best place to do that is going to come from the strategy that you're looking to follow. And if it is, I hope this is kind of useful, it's making sense, just put some comments in there. If there's any questions, I'll look to try and answer those for you as well. If not immediately, then after the video, I'll jump on and try and answer some of those questions for you. So thinking about where to invest, my view has always been it needs to be within about 40 minutes from where I live so I can get to it fairly easily. Because I work with a lot of investors, I have investors' cash in my projects. I'm really obsessive about being able to get to a property relatively quickly. I mean, I don't actually do any of the work myself. I have a team of people that do that, but I'm still ultimately responsible. So I want to be able to get roll my sleeves up and kind of get tucking if I need to. Just because I feel that the responsibility is on my shoulders in terms of the investments that I'm making. But in the same way, you could be an hour away or 2 hours away from your properties, but if you've got good, reliable people that can take care of what you're doing, then it doesn't necessarily need to be on your doorstep. And let's say you're in London, for example, if you're investing in property and you look at general yields, let's say you buy something for 100,000, you're not going to get anything for 100,000 in London, but let's say 100,000 the purchase price and you get a rental income of £500 a month, your gross yield, mortgage aside for the moment, is about 6% a year. Now, if you're buying in London right now, your yields are going to be very, very low, maybe 2-3%, something like that. And if you're buying in a small town where the prices are very low, and you say you're creating as a HMO, you might be hitting 20% in terms of a yield. But you have to look at what it is that you're going to be able to manage, what factors that you can control and which are beyond your control. So I hope this is useful. You found this interesting, and let me know if you've got any questions. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.